discuss that one. Good morning, class. Who can remind what we studied? Albert.
Conversion of temperature scales.
Conversion of temperature scales. Another one, please. Gatete.
We learned that there are four temperature scales. That is Fahrenheit scales, Celsius scale, Roma scale, and Kelvin scale.
Okay, thank you so much. We learn how to convert temperature scales. Then there are 4 temperature scales. 1 Celsius scale, Fahrenheit scale, and the Celsius scale. Please, who can tell us also what we learn? Josiane?
We studied about the difference between heat and temperature.
Please, who can write the general formula? General formula, please, for converting temperature scales, one temperature scale to another temperature scales. Modeste?
X degrees Fahrenheit minus 32 out of 180, which equals to X degrees Celsius minus 0, X degrees Roma minus 0 out of 80.
Then who can go there and clarify each temperature scales? Then this part is this kind of temperature scale. Do you understand? This is also this one. This is and also is this one. Who can write the name of those one?
The name of this degree is Fahrenheit. The name of this one is called Celsius. The name of this one is called Kelvin. And the name of this one is called Ramon. Thank you.
Yeah, this one is Fahrenheit. This one is Celsius. This is Leoma. Then you have homework. Yes? You have the homework. On which page? Yeah, on one, please. Who can tell us now the number of the page?
The name of the page, it is 287.
Is it 287? Question number?
5 and question number 6.
Okay. I think you did. Yes. You did in a class. Yes? Yes. Then you can do the first question.
Convert Celsius to Kelvin. Set 4 degrees Celsius. Take X degrees Celsius times 9 over 5 in brackets times minus 459.67. It is 34 degrees Celsius times 9 over 5 minus 459.67.
Okay, thank you so much. Then the question is this one. 34 degrees Celsius to Kelvin. There was also question number B. Then, question number B, please. Loike, use your notebooks and show us what you did.
Kelvin to degrees Fahrenheit. So we say that the formula is temperature in Fahrenheit is equal to temperature in Kelvin times 9/5 minus 459.67. So this is equal to 491.4 minus 459.67. So this is equal to 31.73 degrees Fahrenheit.
There we have two questions, which was the homework. Is question number A correct? No. Yeah, who can collect it? Dila?
We add 273 so that we can get the Kelvin. So we are going to get 34 Celsius plus 273, and we shall get 307 degrees Kelvin.
Do you agree with this answer? This answer is okay? Yes. Yeah, this is correct. Please, this one here, she did a mistake. You can correct it. Are they together? Then, what about question number B? Correct. Question number B is it? Yeah, this one is it. Number B is correct, and this is correct. Then this one, it is wrong. Thank you so much. Now, today we are going to continue with another topic, which is not converting temperature scales. The topic here is known as calibrating a thermometer. Now, to understand this one, we are going to use a video to understand more about this one. Then after, please follow and watch the video. Then after, we join our group of discussion. You understand?
Calibration of a thermometer. The calibration of a thermometer involves the marking of two fixed points on the stem of the thermometer and dividing the interval between them into a number of equal parts. The two fixed points are called lower fixed point and upper fixed point. The melting point of pure ice at 1 atmospheric pressure is called the lower fixed point or ice point, and the boiling point of pure water at 1 atmospheric pressure is called the upper fixed point or the steam point. Let us see how the lower fixed point is marked on a thermometer. The thermometer, which is to be calibrated, is placed in a funnel surrounded by crushed ice. The bulb of the thermometer is completely immersed in ice. A beaker is kept below the funnel to collect the dripping water. Observe that the level of mercury is dropping. This is because the mercury starts contracting. After some time, the mercury stops contracting and the mercury meniscus remains stationary. This indicates that the ice is melting. The position of the meniscus is marked on the stem of the thermometer with the help of a file, and that point is marked as 0 degree Celsius. This position gives the lower fixed point or ice point. Now let us see how the upper fixed point is marked on the stem. The apparatus used to mark the upper fixed point is known as the hypsometer. Hypsometer is a double-walled copper vessel having two side tubes, one for the steam to escape and the other for a manometer. The manometer indicates the difference in the pressure inside the chamber and the atmosphere. The thermometer to be calibrated is inserted inside the hypsometer through the cork at the top such that the bulb of the thermometer remains above the surface of the water in it. The water is boiled and the steam produced passes up through the inner chambers and descends down through the outer section as indicated by the arrows. The bulb is surrounded with pure steam at atmospheric pressure. When the mercury meniscus in the thermometer remains stationary for a sufficiently long time, a sharp cut is made at that point with the help of a file, and that point is marked as 100 degrees Celsius. This is the upper fixed point or the steam point. Care is taken to see that the pressure of steam inside the hypsometer is the same as the normal atmospheric pressure. After marking the two fixed or standard points, the thermometer is dipped in molten wax and then taken out. A thin layer of wax gets deposited on it. With the help of a sharp needle, the wax deposited on the fixed points is removed. The space between the fixed points is divided into 100 equal divisions. The wax from these points is removed. The thermometer is dipped in hydrofluoric acid for a few minutes. The acid reacts with the exposed glass surface. However, the part of the thermometer which is wax-coated remains unaffected. The thermometer is removed from the acid and then washed with water. The wax is now scrubbed off. The etchings are then filled with paint for clarity. This calibrated thermometer is ready for use.
After watching this video, then I have different questions for you. Do you understand? Then the question I have for you, it is written. You are going to answer those questions in a group. We must make a group of 4 students, respect gender balance. You can share ideas. Do you understand? Okay. But there, remember, we have then. Yeah, please, you have 1 minute more. You understand? Okay, thank you so much. Please, let us now present this one. Yes, group number 1. Yeah, please, Ada, you can follow now.
What do we need to put the correct mark of reading on a thermometer? We answered lower fixed point and upper fixed point because when you don't have the lower fixed point or the upper fixed point, you cannot know where to indicate other points of the thermometer.
Then you can go and write now what you discussed.
Yes, number 1 asked us that what do we need to put the correct mark of a reading thermometer. We answered lower fixed point and upper fixed point because they are the main points which they use so that they can indicate the temperatures on the thermometer. When they don't have them, they cannot know where to indicate other points of the thermometer. Thank you.
Other group, please, question number 1.
Our group answered that what we need is the lower fixed point, 0 degrees Celsius, and the upper fixed point, 100 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. What you can add, it is lower fixed point is 0 degrees Celsius, and the upper fixed point is. Go and put it there, please, above lower fixed point and the upper fixed point. Do you have another idea?
The lower fixed point is equal to 0 degrees Celsius, and the upper fixed point is equal to 100 degrees Celsius.
I want to know, what does it mean lower fixed? You are talking about lower fixed point, upper fixed point. Albert, the lower fixed point is?
Lower fixed point is a point at which the ice melts.
Yeah, is the point at which the ice
melts.
While
the upper fixed point is the point of pure boiling water.
Is the pure boiling water, which is equal to
100 degrees Celsius.
Group number 5. This group. Can you add something there for question number 1?
We can add on that answer is the ruler for measuring the length of the lower and upper fixed points.
Yes. Yeah, we need also ruler. Then go and write there, ruler.
We also need a ruler for measuring the length of the lower and upper fixed point.
Yeah, we need a ruler for measuring the length of mercury in thermometer when you are recording the lower fixed point and the upper fixed point. Let us go to question number 2. Group number 2.
For number 2, the question was use the figure below and deduce the temperature of any point on thermometer. Yeah, they said it's like meaning that we can name the points which are there. 100 degrees Celsius means the upper fixed point, and 0 degrees Celsius means lower fixed point. L 100 means length of mercury to the upper fixed point, and L over 0 is length of mercury to the lower fixed point, and then L over 0 it is the length of mercury to the unknown point.
One right there.
$100 degrees Celsius means the upper fixed point, and L of 100 means length of mercury to the upper fixed point. L over 0 is equal to the length. L of 0 means the length of mercury to the unknown point. 0 degrees Celsius means the lower fixed point. This one means L of 0 means the length.
It is the name of it. The length of mercury?
Length of
No,
mercury.
it is here. I think it is this one. The length of mercury to the lower fixed point. Use a lead pen and write the formula for calculating the temperature between the lower and upper fixed point.
The general formula is equal to L per 100 degrees Celsius minus L of 0, which is equal to 100 degrees Celsius
Yeah, I need if for the other group, if you have the answer which is different for this one. All of you have this answer. Yes? Yeah. Please, for calculating the temperature between 0 and 100 degrees, we must use this formula. Are you together? We must use this formula saying L 100 degrees Celsius minus L at 0 degrees Celsius over L at known minus L 0, then which is equal to 100 degrees Celsius minus 0 and the unknown temperature minus 0. Please, here you are saying that it is the length of mercury. Please, we do not use mercury as the liquid in the thermometer, and also we use the alcohol. Then what I can add for this one, here it is the length of mercury and the length of the liquid. In the length of the liquid to the lower fixed point, because the liquid can be mercury and alcohol. But please, today we prefer to use alcohol. Question number 3, group number 4. Josiane, in your group, please. The one can present about this one.
Thank you. I think the calibration of the thermometer means how to make a thermometer ready for use, like for putting the correct marks on a thermometer for correct readings.
Thank you. Is like to put correct reading for thermometer, because we have only lower fixed point and upper fixed point. Group number 2. I think you wrote about this one. What is meant by calibrating of thermometer? Group number 2. Yes?
Calibrating of a thermometer is meant by identifying fixed points on thermometer.
Yeah, it is identify reading for thermometers. Do you understand? Yeah, calibrating is to identify reading. Come and write that then.
Identifying, reading,
Another group has the idea for this one? Or it is the same idea you have? Josiane?
Is identifying reading on the thermometer by using correct marks.
Write it now. It's clear. Remember, please, today we are discussing about calibrating of thermometer. Means what? Identify correct reading on a thermometer by using correct mark. Correct mark means what? 0 degrees Celsius, which is the lower fixed point. Lower fixed point is the temperature of ice. The temperature of ice, please, is melting ice is 0 degrees Celsius. That's why she's saying that it's correct marks. The temperature of boiling water, pure boiling water, is 100 degrees Celsius. Yeah, means what? That temperature is correct. All of us, we know that the temperature of pure boiling water is 100 degrees Celsius. But please, what is remaining is to know how you can set numbers. How you can set reading for this thermometer, because you have only this lower fixed and the upper fixed point. Then we can use this formula to calculate the reading. Yeah, remember for this question number 1, you said that we need a ruler for measuring the length of the liquid in thermometer. To measure the length of alcohol or mercury in thermometer means what? If you know the length of this one, you can also calculate the temperature between 0 and 100 degrees or up or beyond this 100 degrees Celsius. This is the homework now. Students' textbook. And also, please, you can use the book. Do you understand? You can go in the library, you find those books. Do you understand? Yeah. This is page number. It's 278. Then you will find the homework. No one has a question? Okay, thank you so much for your kind attention.
In our daily life, we can use a thermometer at the hospital so that we measure the temperature of the patients who have come at a certain hospital. You can use it at home so that you know the temperature of your child or anyone else who feels ill at your home. And even you can use it at the weather station so that you know the recorded weather. Thank you.
The methodology I used to teach this lesson is the learner-centered method, where the learners are the source of information and the teacher is there to guide them. Yeah, in the learner-centered method, the students are working in a group and finding the ideas for the topic by using textbook, by using internet. And after finding those ideas, they can present those ideas in each group and present for others. And if there is anything to add for other group, they can add. Is that method I use today.